Hello guys, this is Crypto Professor Girl. Welcome to my channel. It is devoted to decentralized finance, cryptocurrency, and more specifically, DRIP community, DRIP ecosystem. My last video was recorded on November 8th, and a lot of things happened since November 8th. Well, first of all, I want to tell you guys that I am back and I am still a big believer in the Forex Shark drip ecosystem, drip and animal farm. So let's see what happened. So here we're looking at the drip chart on the DEX screener. And so my last video was recorded on November 8th. And at that time, drip was about $3.62. So now, current drip price is lingering around 170. We did have a small spike around November 23rd. Actually, on the native DEX, drip was above $2 at that point, even though I think DEX screen are showing a bit of a lower price here. So now, so what's going on? So I finished my very last video by saying that, well, bad things are happening in the crypto space in general. So FTX at that moment of my recording was supposed to be bought potentially by Binance, but as we know now, Binance CZ has not rescued FTX, and FTX has fallen. And I hate this because I mentioned, like, okay, let's see what's going to happen to BlockFi. Well, BlockFi has fallen as well, and some of the other exchanges, some of the other centralized exchanges are facing trouble now. So, wow, okay. So, again, this whole disaster affected the whole crypto space, not necessarily just drip, but Bitcoin, bunch of altcoins. And we are looking at cold and dark crypto winter, and that's why I'm dressed here warm, preparing for a crypto winter. But I also wanted to show you the animal farm pig chart. So animal farm pig token actually has been doing quite well. As you know, farm has opened on November 1st here, and the price of the token actually has been holding steadily since then, actually for both animal farm dogs and animal farm pigs. And currently, animal farm pigs token is sitting at 132. So what are my thoughts about what's happening in the drip ecosystem? As some of you might know, Forex Shark did a drip specific AMA right at the time where we saw this spike on November 23rd. And he just finished another AMA. So this one was just recently broadcasted. It's just 2 hours, couple of hours old, where he talked about his vision for both drip and animal farm. So I'm going to play a clip for you where he talks about the future development and what is awaiting the drip ecosystem, both drip and the animal farm. Okay, basic roadmap.
Kind of the basic roadmap. Uh, when I'm just talking about the time period at which these things will be so the order, I mean, the order in which these things will be coming out is the major UI updates, the 20% increase in B&B allocated to the auto dog pound, and the governance voting system. All right, those three things will be next, and that will be launched together, and that's going to be coming. Hopefully, at the start of next week, we announce the launch date for that, and we most likely will be setting the launch date for the following week. So maybe we can announce that on Tuesday, and have a countdown to the following Tuesday when that goes live. Um, the following that, we're going to either have the dogs roulette game or an additional single asset lending option. And a single asset lending option is going to be massive, right? Because it's going to allow us to utilize uh, about half of the TVL on the platform in a way that is not currently being utilized. And it's going to increase our ability to earn on the platform a BUSD dividend by about 15-20%. So that means it's going to increase the amount of BUSD we're able to pay out through profit generating services by about 20%, which is massive because you have to consider we have hundreds of millions of dollars on the platform. So to be able to add an additional 20% of this hundreds of millions of dollars uh, in the form of BUSD dividend, that's very big, right? So either that or the dog roulette will come out next. So either one or the other, but they're both. Whether one comes out first, the other one comes out after, or the other one comes out first, and then the next one comes out after. Those two are up. And while this stuff is being done, the Scratchy UI is being built. So the Drip UI is being built, so Drip UI will come out after that. So we're looking at the the governance, Dogs Roulette, single asset lending, Drip UI, Scratchy, partnership vaults, and then we're going to go with another game, and that could either be Dogs of Fortune or a really really cool auto battler game, which is I think going to be the greatest game in DeFi. Will come out after that, and then at that point, I'm going to put my full focus into a lending model, and I have an idea for a lending model that's going to revolutionize the space. And right now, we have lending in the sense that when you stake on our platform, you're doing collateralized lending to institutions, whether that's PancakeSwap or a bridge or one of the other options that we open up. But the lending that I'm talking about that we'll be doing next year is individualized lending, which will let anybody stake an asset, use it as collateral to take out a loan against it, and the people and anybody will be able to issue them a loan, and it will work similar to a DEX where anybody can create a lending pool, and they can create a lending pool with any asset. And what determines the amount of interest that's paid is based on the amount of people are in the lending pool relative to the amount of people are in the collateral pool. And it's going to be extremely liquid, and it's going to take lending to the next, not even the next level. Really, it's going to be one of the most innovative, important things that will come out in DeFi, and that's going to be my full focus next year, basically after the partnership vaults. And we'll probably have another game coming after that because there's two other games that I've. One of them is developed, and the other one is not developed. But I have a 57-page document outlining every single aspect of what I want to build, down to every function, every aspect of it, and it just needs to be put into code. So one of those will be going out after the partner falls. But that's the that's the basic outline of what I want to do, and that's why I was saying that if we do something every other month, uh, we have enough products that are in some stage of development to really take us into like 2024. But I want to get the lending model out in 2024, so I'm going to be working very hard to get that done.
Yeah, we're heading near.
So in the same AMA, Forex also mentioned that the new drip UI with both on and off ramping will be introduced in about 5 to 6 weeks. So potentially we might be able to see growth of the drip token once the drip UI is introduced. However, in my previous experience, this developer does miss deadlines that he sets up for himself. So it is possible that we will have to wait longer, and drip UI with on and off fiat ramping might not come out at the end of this year, maybe next year. So meanwhile, I know that many of you looking at the drip chart, and I've been thinking, what could I advise people? And I think my advice will be tailored to two different groups of people. So if you are already in drip, I think there are several strategies that you can use to help the system out. So you can, one, pair your drip with BUSD and put it in the farm, in the drip BUSD farm. You can also minimize your crazy selling approach, as some of the people are doing. In fact, one of the community groups, one of the Telegram groups that I'm part of, that specific Telegram group leader, Kelly Snook, mentioned that she will not be selling any drip tokens because they are currently selling for very low price. And she said, well, as long as drip, is on the uh, right now underwater, sort of, she will not be selling. So I think it's a good approach to hold off selling and either hydrate, or if you do have extra funds, maybe add a little bit more. um, so I would advise that. So if you have already drip that you claimed out, pair it with BUSD, put it in the farm. Uh, don't engage in excessive selling right now, unless if you absolutely need to. Of course, people have different financial situations, and try to hydrate. I think this is the time to hydrate. And Forex mentioned that he did take his attention off this project right now, and perhaps this is the time where you might want to get in. Now, if you're a new investor and you are not in drip, but you're potentially thinking about getting in, I would say experiment. Maybe devote a small risk capital to this project. Maybe play around with 100 drip tokens. You can get them under $200 right now. So because I do think that this project has great potential if Forex delivers and the utilities come out, and when we see the market reversal. So these are my current thoughts on drip, and I hope that you will like my video, subscribe to my channel, and stay with me. So thank you very much, and I hope to talk to you very soon.